October 2009, we're here today at the Good Life Orphanage. It's a special celebration day today. We're having a party because we've just been registered as a charitable children's institute by the Kenyan government. Since we laid the foundation stone on the 5th of June 2007, we've had lots of ups and downs, but we want to show you what has been achieved so far.
O'Malley, Flynn and Maguire houses are up and running. Each house has a house mother, a house auntie and 12 orphaned or abandoned children living as individual family units. This is our play area dedicated to the memory of young Joe Geely. Many a happy hour spent here with the children. Our wonderful Mason Community Centre with the Mulberry Bush Library and Anne Powell Recreation Area is doubling up as a school at the moment. Kinston House is also our water tower, where as well as storing all the water for the houses and farming area, it also has 3 twin rooms where our volunteers stay. Our farming plot is now producing 50% of the fresh vegetables needed and 100% of all the eggs and milk that the orphanage uses, with any excess produce being sold to the local community at a reduced price. Here is the office and stores, where Jackie, our manager, with the help of David, the farm manager, runs a very tight ship. It's great we're now getting visits from some of our committee members from the UK and Ireland. Mike and Kay Flynn here at the moment can see firsthand the poverty in the area, and more importantly, just where the money generously donated to the project has been spent so far. Again, anyone interested in visiting the orphanage or volunteering, please give me a ring. The accommodation is there for you and the children will make you so welcome. Our children at the Good Life Orphanage are all either orphaned or abandoned children from the surrounding area. Here is a few short clips showing why we chose this area and how the children arrived at the Good Life.
We're just having a look here. This is where these 4 children sleep. I won't call it living because, you know, it's just a shack. There's no bed or anything in there. If we pan round, you'll see the grandmother. This is where she makes a few pence from selling these brushes. And then the most upsetting thing I think to look at here, for us anyway, in our western ways, is this is where she sleeps, in this bed outside. You just can't comprehend how a woman this age, looking after 4 of her grandchildren, can live like this. She's HIV positive, so she's not eating properly or anything, so you just wonder what's going to happen. Now these children here are the children that we will be bringing into our orphanage. You can see now from what we've shown you why we've picked this location in Kenya, why we've built the orphanage out, way out in a rural area, because it's alright seeing all the poverty in around Mombasa and everything, but the real poverty is out here and the real cost of AIDS is out here as well.
We've just come out of Coast General Hospital after 3 weeks of sorting officials out and things. We've picked up our first 2 orphans. This is little Gracie. She's not in very good health, but we think that it's just through malnutrition, and hopefully good food and everything will bring her back to being normal. Wouldn't it, Gracie? Yes. And this here is Michael. Michael is a little boy. We think he's about a month old and he's from Somalian extraction.
Here is Gracie and Michael today. As you can see, they're all growing up and they're very happy little children.
What's the name of the children, Nico?
Joshua, Caleb and Moses.
They are coming away from an orphanage that has been closed down because it was not very well run. And now these 3 children are coming now to the Good Life Orphanage. This child is so weak, well, it's malnourished. It might be malaria, it could be anything. So I think we'll go to the hospital first. Just look at that little child's legs from sores. Look at the sores on his legs where he's been smacked or bitten or what, we don't know. But look at the wee lamb's legs, look at the way he's been looked after. It's terrible.
Here's Moses, Caleb and Joshua today. As you can see, they're big boys and they love playing football.
So what I want to show you is where the grandmother, the auntie and the two boys live. Right, so inside you can see this is the place where they wash and they clean. This is the small room. And if you can go right inside, you will see this is the bed. And in that bed there are four, the two boys, the auntie and the grandmother. Now this is the new house that they've had built, and this is where the four of them stay. So it's just an impossibility to survive.
This is Rama Hassami, which you'll remember from the first bit of footage, and we've also got their brother and sister, James Juma and Zanabu. Here again we've tried to keep the siblings all together. We've come here today to Nadogo village